Hi. How are ya? Been in my old Drake mood. I gotta keep watching for oppas cause anything possible, yeah. There's no code and ethics out here. Let's be logical. Yes? Alright. What do I want to smell like today? Good question. Bond is like classic. I could smell like that all the time, anytime. I can smell like this every day. There's another custom. This one, I didn't even get this for myself. This is like one of those fake colognes. But this one does smell good. Do you see, this is why I don't like making choices, bro. I'm gonna put the fake one. Between us, it's real. No one's gonna know. So, this is going to be the shirt I'm gonna wear today. Can you see? Can you see? Just kiss me. We can talk later. Bro, if somebody takes me up on this, I'd actually melt. But I feel like people in the gym like low-key like my shirts. They won't admit it, but I catch a few smiles. All right, big day today, okay? The only problem right now is I don't know why the f my AC is off. My AC is blasting every single day. So let me see this gentleman right here. I'm gonna call that landlord in the car and I want you to be there so you could actually hear it and see what's going on. How does that sound, okay? So I'll catch you in the car. All right, I love you. I've been catching myself slouching a lot more. Bro, this construction's still not done, by the way. All right, let me go get some gas, I'll be back. Dun 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 dun. I literally got in the car and I started singing the Mario theme song. So that landlord, if I remember correctly, told me to call him at 9. So it is currently 8:49. This girl said, we should do a date. I'll fly in for the day. Brother. I wish I could show you this, but I don't have her number and name, and then there's other text in there, so I don't want it to get exposed. No. Oh my gosh, I'm kidding, Christ's sake. I said I was gonna put you right there. Maybe by the door? Yeah, maybe on this mirror. Oh, but then that would cover my mirror. Okay. All right, I guess I'll pick this camera up, bro. Bro, that's the problem. I gotta keep you somewhere where it's like safe. Because I want you to hear this conversation. Like, this is gonna be a good ass conversation. Perfect, dude. Let me get on the road, and then I'm gonna call this dude at 12 or at 9. All right, I'll keep you posted. Time is now 8:59. I'm gonna call him 9 on the dot. Yo, I'm fucking sorry for this like angle, bro, but it's kind of fucked. It is what it is. All right, 9 on the dot. Good morning, Mr. How are you?
Good, how are you?
All right, great. How's everything going, sir? I hope I didn't call it a wrong time.
No, we're good.
All right, perfect. So,
Give me 1 second. Let me hang up the line.
Yeah. So they like that shit. You know what I mean? You call them right at the time that they told you to do it. You know? You take orders. Simple. So just to give you a little brief introduction, my name is Aryan Nazari, former USC graduate. I graduated USC around a year and a half ago. I'm in the smog business, have been since 19 years old. I've scaled to 15 locations all throughout Southern California. I do business with big companies, you know, like Shell, K&M Management. 7-Eleven is my newest and biggest account that I secured. So I do business with all these locations, and I come in and I just lease one of your garage bays. I'll help with the moving process if there's, you know, any sort of storage stuff in there. But I come in and I create a smog shop, not a mechanic shop. You know, I don't have cars there overnight or anything. It's just my cars come in just for their smog check, 15 minutes in and out. It's a mutually beneficial relationship. It increases your convenience store sales by like 5 to 10% depending on the location. Increases the value of the land, you know, with the business there. That's basically what I do.
In Missouri, I'm leasing the place from, or rather subleasing.
Yeah.
From Argo.
Yes.
The master lease is from Thrifty Oil.
Yes.
I cannot sublease or lease away.
Okay.
I can do business there.
Yeah.
But I have to pay extra rent to Argo.
Okay.
I do that.
Okay.
To do any kind of business there, I need to be I need to have controlling share.
Yeah.
Of the business.
Yes, sir.
If that's something can work,
okay,
into your model.
Yeah. So what would be, I've ran into this scenario before. Some landlords say, okay, give me, for example, 1% of the operation. On paper, it looks like you have it, and then I would pay rent to you on the side. I don't know what your specific lease says. Does that make sense? So if something along those lines, we could do that. I'd be more than happy to do that. If you have other locations as well, I'd be more than happy to take multiple locations. Obviously not at once, just because of logistics on my team, and we're already backlogged with 7-Eleven. I have 6 locations with them, so that are pending still, that I still have to get to. So I'd be more than happy to do something along those lines. Or if your lease is up for renewal, work a sublease clause in there, so then it could be easier, like something. Does that make sense?
They don't change those.
They don't change those?
They don't change those. No.
Okay.
Because they have a bunch of these scenarios.
Yeah.
Or this scenario.
Okay.
They cannot differentiate from between one another.
Okay.
So
okay.
That's how it is.
So the good thing, I guess, with my company is that we're only dealing with one party, right? So I don't have too many partners and all of that. We all move as kind of one. So when you say the percentage of the business, what were you think? Did you have anything off the top of your head, or how were you thinking about that?
Well, there are two aspects to look into. One, what financially makes sense to me.
Yeah.
2, what would be acceptable to Arco or Marathon in this scenario, the parenting company.
Yeah.
Parent company.
Yeah.
To consider it legitimate on their end that yes, you're doing this. It's your business.
Yeah.
No problem. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Follow. It may have to be that I start the business and I ask your company to come in and run it for me or something to that effect. Okay. I'm just thinking out loud.
Okay.
And then we can work out the financials of it.
Yeah.
So it's for both of us.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that at all, to be honest with you. Because at the end of the day, what I'm trying to do in this business is franchise my locations out. So the more locations I have, granted, my equity can be played around with. It's more beneficial to me at the end of the day. Does that make sense?
You try to get to a critical number that's going to change the way you do business. I understand.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess the remaining steps, would you, if it's not too much on your end, would you be okay with reaching out to Arco and seeing the next steps if you were open to it? Maybe we could do something, or when I'm in LA, we could have a sit down, or however you want to go about it. I understand you're busy, so I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Let's do this. Let's, you and I talk after October 15th.
After October 15th? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds great. Sounds great.
And then at that point, I'll reach out to my rep.
Okay.
I've talked to him about it before.
Yeah.
He has always, I can say, well, give us a proposal of what you want to do.
Okay.
So it's not so much as what can I do? It's like,
yeah.
Hey, what do you want to do? Tell us, and then we'll.
Yeah, we'll accept it or deny.
Go off and accept it and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I have to pick his brain again and go from there.
Okay, sounds good. Do you have any other?
One other thing. The one other thing is that I think the lease, the master lease.
Yeah.
Is up in about 4 or 5 years, 4 years maybe.
Okay.
I have to look into that again.
Okay.
They do have options.
Okay.
And they have already subleased a whole bunch of them. So what they have got from 50 is about, if I remember right, it's about 200 some sites.
Yeah. And
they have already given up in as a sublease to, what's it called? Speedway.
Yeah.
Which is owned by 7-Eleven. Is that the ones that you have been working with, by the way?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. I know their entire real estate transactions manager. I know their whole team. They So I do social media, a little bit deeper background on me, I guess. I do social media and I teach people how to start smog shops, and I take people in my own smog shops and I show them everything. A lot of my students who are in my program were reaching out to 7-Eleven, and the real estate transactions manager met me on site and he was like, hey Aryan, pleasure to meet you, brother. I just wanted to introduce myself. Your name has been flying around in our company, so I wanted to see who you are, kind of vet you, because they've been looking for somebody to take over the garage bays, the unutilized spaces, because the permits are getting a little bit too difficult to acquire, to convert them. I'm the only person, well, maybe not the only person, but one of the very few people that can take them over at scale. And my company is running extremely lean. I have zero debt, right? So it's impressive. They made me fill out a pretty lengthy tenant application, but they seem to like it. So we've been in contact. I took over one in San Diego, just took over another one in Newport. That one should be getting licensed hopefully by the end of this month. And then with that particular student, I have 3, the one in Newport. So there's 3 in Newport that we're gonna take over, and then there's another 6 with another student that I got to be honest with you, I haven't even had the time to reach out to them, but
It's a good problem to have.
Exactly, yeah. So slowly but surely.
Yeah, I understand.
Yes, sir.
The Speedway situation is different.
Mm-hmm.
They have, I am sure,
Okay.
they have taken over the lease and the branding and all that. With me, I'm still Aqua branded.
Okay.
And I am lack of a better word, franchisee of them.
Yeah.
Because it's not exactly franchise, but
Yeah.
I'm selling Arco's brand.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Speedways, they have taken over. I'm sure they're responsible for everything that happens.
Yeah.
And they have their own brand, even though the supplier is Arco, but it's Speedway brand.
Yeah.
Knowing that might be an opening for me to talk to Arco and say, hey, listen, your Speedways, if you just throw it at them. So with your Speedways, some obviously has happened.
Yeah.
Can I do it? Or if not, if I want to do business with the older model,
Yeah.
what's my cost?
Yeah.
And we can get back together and take it from there.
Beautiful. That sounds great. Then I will please expect a call from me on October 15th. 16th. All right, perfect.
After the 15th.
After the 15th. All right, sounds good. I'm too excited already.
Very good. So what did you study in USC?
Political science, pre-law. I was, you know how Persian parents are. I wanted to go to law school, and they were like, you have to become a lawyer. And with the advancements in AI, it was my senior year when ChatGPT came out, and it passed the bar exam with like a ridiculously high percentile. And I saw that, and I just doubled down on my business from there. I ended up graduating barely, but I ended up graduating and just focusing on my business and social media. And I mean, by the grace of God, we've expanded a little too fast now. We're doing good on our end.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm always happy to hear success stories.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Do you have any kids yourself?
I have 3 kids and 2.5 grands.
Amazing. Did your kids also go to USC?
No, we are UCLA.
Oh,
My
gosh.
wife went to UCLA, and all 3 of them went through UCLA.
So my rent just got doubled by USC. Hopefully we get to meet up sometime. I could get to see them.
I like to do that.
Wonderful. I appreciate your time, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, John.
All right.
We'll talk soon again.
Sounds good. Bye-bye. Boom! You like that? Yo! Swaggy, I am not rusty, yo. I still got it. Like I made this shit. I ain't rusty, yo. Alright, bro. I just got to the gym. Let me go get this fucking pump, bro. Remind me on October 16th at 9 a.m. to call the landlord, check his text. He sent the location and address. That's a day in the life of an entrepreneur, baby. All right, I love you guys. Let me go to the gym. Let me go to the gym and I'll hit you up. Bro, Let me talk to you about something. Everything went well at the gym, by the way. It's just to keep you a little posted. I just get married right now. Right now, literally. Right there, in the gym, right there. I'll make a ring out of something. So, last night, I was on a call with a girl. One of my friends. And every time I say girl, okay, bro, don't think it's like weird, okay? I have friends that are girls too. Last night I was on the call, you know, and this girl, like, obviously we think we find attraction in one another, whatever. She's like, oh, like, you talking to anybody right now? I was like, nah, like, to be honest, like, I don't really do anything, whatever. And she's like, with the right girl, you could conquer so much by your side. Because now, once you reach a point, and I want to get this fucking very clear to you guys, bro. You reach a point where you don't even want a girlfriend or any like girls in your life to like do whatever with, right? For example, think about it, bro. I'm young. I'm at the peak of my physical capabilities right now. I'm making decent money by the grace of Almighty God. What the f do I need a girlfriend for? What? What are you, stupid? I literally told her, I was like, sweetheart, you'd catch me in jail before you caught me in a relationship. She started cracking up. She's like, no, like you need a girl. And I was like, you know, no. For what? Build yourself to that point. Because now, I mean, I'm not in the top 1% of guys. I don't, that'd be cocky to say. That'd be very cocky for me to say. Because I know people that are younger than me and richer than me. Not as good looking, but younger and richer. No, realistically though, think about it. Brother or sister. Bro, I've reached a point now where I have options that I don't want to choose. I've reached a point now where I have options. I'm the one that turns them away. Isn't that kind of crazy how that works? What's the point of you going out there, right? When I tell you, you know, I'm not on dating apps or whatever, like delete Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, like whatever, right? If you're on it, right? Focus on you, build that person up. Like, bro, I don't tell you guys a lot of the times that I get hit on in my Instagram DMs on Smog King. Like, I don't even tell you guys all of the times I get hit on in my Instagram DMs. And I'm not here to like flex it, like, oh yeah, I get hit on. No. Like, don't miss the point, you know? I'm just telling you, I have reached a point now where I'm the prize, honestly. Because I'm in the top 5% of men. I'm not overweight. I go to the gym. I have my own apartment. I have my business. I have everything set up for myself. I have my schedule. I have my regimen. I have, you know, my diet down to a T. I have my food. I have my health. Most important out of everything I just said, I have my health. But, you know, I tell you this stuff because I want to see you succeed. I don't want to see you struggling out there. The next time you're sitting there stressing like, oh man, you know, I could have gone that girl, yada yada. Instead of focusing on trying to get the girl, focus on getting yourself to the kind of man that girl wants to be with. Have the girls chase you, and the only way they're willing to do that is when you're, you know, at the top echelon of man, realistically. But I'd say I'm in the top 5%. And look at the shit that I get, bro. Can you see that? So this was sent to 8:49 a.m. today. We should go on a date. I'll fly in for the day. And that's just one example. Like, bro, I was on the call last night and the girl was like, yeah, you need a good girl. Like, basically implying the fact that, like, you know, her and I should start taking this shit serious, you know? They're two different girls, but mind you. You just think to yourself, and I'm not saying this in like a sexual way or anything. Like, genuinely, hear me out for a second, bro. Let me sit down and talk to you. I'm not saying this in a sexual way. And these girls, like, quite frankly, other than this apartment, they don't know what else I got, right? So it's not like a financial thing that these girls are gold diggers on that end, right? But it's like, oh, like when we, you know, I've taken one of them out to dinner and it's like the bill comes, it's like the bill doesn't even exist, you know, in their world. Or it's like just stuff like that. Or it's like they obviously see my, you know, on my private Instagram. Like, obviously I have a private life outside of this, right, with my friends and family. This is actually more private than my Instagram, to be honest with you. But they obviously see that. They see the trips. They see, like, you know, I'm always moving. And it's like, I've built myself into a man that they almost, like, want to, like, get, you know? I might not be the richest guy or the tallest guy or the fittest guy or the best looking guy, right? But overall, because girls do, like, an overall analysis of a dude. It makes sense. Girls are a lot smarter than what a lot of guys give them credit for. They do an overall analysis to be like, okay, well, can I see myself with this guy in the future? Like, is this guy going to have a successful future? Rightfully so, right? The same way a guy does it, a girl kind of does arguably a deeper analysis of all of it. I've reached a point now where I don't even want to be in a relationship. Whereas in the beginning, when I was starting my shops and everything, I wanted that person to lean on. Now it's like I'm so individualistic. I'm so self-sustaining. I'm still, like, you see my day-to-day life. I take myself to the gym. I make myself fold my clothes. I cook my own food. I clean my own house. I take care of my business. I handle my calls. I handle my, schedule. Like, all of this stuff. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not saying, having a girlfriend is bad or being in a relationship is bad. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I've reached a point now where I have a surplus of girls. And to be honest with you, I don't even chase, which is crazy. I'm just telling you this stuff because I just want to be honest with you. I want to lay it all out on the table. I don't have any dating apps. Have I considered going on dating apps? Fuck yeah, dude. Like, is that necessarily worth it? So now, even during the birds and the bees, I've reached a point now where it's like, I got to do a risk analysis on it. Pointless connections. I don't know if I'm just getting more mature as I'm growing older, because obviously, when you're younger, but now it's like I'm reaching to a point where it's like, okay, well, if the girl comes over, I can't just, kick her out, right? It has to be kind of more intimate, and they might spend the night. If they spend the night, I can't vlog. I can't make, Instagram videos, TikTok videos, whatever the case is, right? So you got to sit there and realistically think, is it worth your time to be in those connections? Like, is it worth this girl flying out? Obviously, she said, go on a date. It's not how it's gonna go. She's gonna fly out and probably stay for 2 days. 2 days, I can't vlog because I don't know this girl that well. That slows my momentum down. So remember when we were talking about momentum, you gotta go so fast, you can't slow down. That's momentum. And right now, by the grace of God, I'm sitting at a spot where I love. I don't know if anybody outside girl is worth that for me yet. Maybe in the near future, I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, as of right now, like, think about my life. I go to the gym, I come home, I'm talking to you all day, or I'm making videos all day for my brand, for my future, for my empire. I'm building this shit brick by fucking brick. Every day I post another TikTok or Instagram video, that's another brick in my wall. So I don't know, I'm in like a weird crossroads right now, because I want it, but there's also that concept of delayed gratification, which I've mastered. Delayed gratification. I'm okay with being alone. Quite frankly, I love it. And I love every part about me. I love every part about the life that I've so diligently built and crafted. I don't know. I mean, mixing somebody in that spot, and I'm not saying these girls are bad girls or whatever, like oh, they might they're gonna f up my future. No, that's not what I'm saying. Like, quite frankly, I don't know. They might even help me for what I'm doing. But I'm scared to find out. Does that make sense? Because I've been doing so well by myself, so it's like, why jeopardize it? I don't know. Let me know. If I'm wrong, let me know. If I'm right, let me know. I don't know. Because I see a lot of people like, oh, sacrifice, all of that stuff till, you're in your 30s or whatever. And don't get me wrong, like, I had my fun. Obviously, I was in a fraternity, so I was f***ing around, like, all of that stuff. But I wasn't taking my business as serious. So now that I'm taking my business serious, my team, my guys, I get paid last. That's the thing. Everyone at my table has to eat first before I touch the food. That's how it goes as a leader. You get what I'm saying? Your army eats before you do. Your team feasts, then you join in when there's excess, when there's a surplus. Make sense? And I'm okay with that. I have built my life like that. They're the ones that have the fun. I'm the ones that make sure that they get to have fun. That's the life that I built. So I don't know if I'm allowed to allow myself fun, because I gotta protect, and it's a purely selfish reason. I'm fully aware of that. It's a fully selfish reasoning as to why I don't want to allow anybody into my life yet. I love this shit, bro. I love waking up, seeing this view, seeing this couch, seeing this rug, seeing my fucking Tom Ford house slippers. Like, I get to put that shit on. I get out of the shower, I see my physique. I fucking love me. I grab the camera, I love you. I love talking to you. Will I love waking up next to somebody and just seeing them in my space? I don't know. These are battles that I have in my head sometimes. Again, I mean, the amount of problems I have, if somebody had one of my problems, they'd lose sleep over it for a week. And I got, my list of problems would probably reach that Navy base right there, or an Air Force base, or whatever the that is. You know what I'm saying? I have so many problems that I haven't even got to some of the things. I have so many projects basically going in place right now. I don't even have, even if there was 3 of me, it would still take months, 6 months. And if I'm performing at my best, 6 months, even if there was 3 of me, it would take 6 months. And I'm talking purely focusing on those goals and those things at once. Could I have somebody in here that can positively affect that? I don't know, let me know. That's a battle I've been dealing with today, because I got like 3 of my friends that are girls, right? Like, obviously they're not my girlfriends, but they're just friends, right? You could choose, you know, 3 or 4. I mean, there's a few more, but it's like, I'm not even, that's the thing, I'm so bad with texting, especially on my personal phone, because I'm always on my business one, all the time. I'm on my business phone all day, every single day. My screen time is like damn near 12 hours on that phone. My other phone is like 6. It's like 18 hours. From the second I wake up, from the second I go to sleep, I'm on my damn phone. I don't know. These are problems that I have in my head. So, you know, I hope you enjoy the transparency. I hope you enjoy me telling you the truth. Like, this is stuff that I don't talk to anybody about, really. And to be honest with you, I mean, the last time I had a girlfriend, it worked out phenomenally. She was, I mean, you guys, you don't know her, but, you know, obviously you know of her, and I've spoken about her several times. My life was great, but you know, you outgrow people. You never know, maybe she's watching this right now. You never know, my friend. Realistically, life is so random, and it throws so many curveballs at you at one time that you don't even know where, you don't even know where the ball's coming from. So I don't know, those are just some thoughts in my head for right now. I'm chilling, I love my life. I cannot say that enough. I cannot be thankful enough. Genuinely, even if I were to thank God 24 hours a day, it still wouldn't be enough for my life. Be thankful for what you have. I was thankful when I was sleeping on a couch too. I was thankful when I was eating McDonald's dollar meals. It was 108 back then for a hamburger. Bro, should we get McDonald's? No, I can't eat McDonald's, bro. I can't. My diet's been going too well. Starting to see my abs again, and I'm not even doing cardio. That's the thing. If I were to do cardio, I'd be able to see it a lot faster. But, bro, I miss those days, bro. I had nothing, motherfucker. I would go to McDonald's, oh my God. And if I had like $10, $15, I would feast. Large fry, Diet Coke. Back then I didn't care about my diet, so it was just Coca-Cola. Fuck me, holy shit, that tastes so good, dude. I'm telling you, bro, I'm fat at heart. I'm a big back at heart, bro. Don't think you're fat right now, bro. I used to be big, bro. All right, lady and gentlemen. That's genuinely me, though. These are the problems I got up here. Those are the issues and you know, problems that I typically have. So, all right, bro, let me call you in a sec. Let me eat, because I got student calls in 5 minutes, and I got to be on time. Love ya. One of the landlords just called me.
What are you doing later?
Bro, grabbing dinner with you, brother. What's the move? Let's do it. Sounds good. We'll talk business too. We'll do.
All right, sounds good, my brother. I'll see you later.
All right, brother. Drive safe.
All right.
Bye.
All right, thanks, Aaron. Bye.
Bro, I'm too good, yo. Talking to 2 landlords in a week, bro. Thank you, God. Thank you, dear God. I don't care how big I get. I am not bigger than God. Sometimes you feel at me. Thank you. I share my wins with you. Nobody knows that conversation I just had. Bro, when you're winning, you know the bald Bugatti driver? He says, when you're there's such thing as an upward spiral. There's a downward spiral, right? You've heard that the guy, you know, breaks up with his ex and he starts going down the shitter, you know? He starts drinking, he starts, you know, doing drugs, recreational, whatever. Not recreational, he's doing drugs, you know? There's such thing as an upward spiral. That makes sense? When you're not tugging the chicken neck, right? When you're not, you know, I literally had a conversation with you today about saving my fucking energy, my peace, so I'm more focused about, you know, whether that's, you know, having sex or whether that's having a girlfriend or whether that's whatever, bro. Whatever besides working. Think about my day today. I went to the gym. I'm taking student calls. I'm making content currently in the process. I'm talking to landlords. I talked to another landlord this morning, 2 other landlords, or 1 other landlord today, 1 yesterday. This guy, I've met him at the clubs. His family's big, bro. His family, they have a decent amount of locations, bro. It ain't a joke. These guys ain't a joke, you know? Their family is worth Couple $100 million, I'm assuming. Minimum, a couple $100 million. Hopefully we talk business, bro. It's crazy. You get into the rooms with these people and you're like, bro, fuck, like, how did I do this? I don't know how I've done it. I don't know. But I'm documenting this, not only for my future self, but I want you to see how I pull this shit off. When you're doing it, it comes naturally. You're doing it, bro. Good shit, Aryan. Good job, buddy. Pat on my fucking back. Hell yeah. Look at my life, bro. I'm winning, dog. I'm winning. I'm literally documenting my wins for you. In hopes, in order for you to win with me. I believe in you, bro. If no one's told you that again today, I will tell you. And I'll keep telling you this, bro. I'll keep telling you this, bro. You are a winner. You are a winner. Repeat those words to yourself. I am a winner. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. Bro, the craziest part is every day that I wake up, not only am I thankful to Almighty God for getting me where I'm going to, every single day I wake up, I feel like I'm just starting off again. For me, it just feels like it's the first day. That's what's insane to me. I gotta restructure a lot of stuff, bro. Yeah, I need operations managers. I've taken over 3 locations this year alone. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sitting in front of me that I could take right now. I have 2 more with a student that we're working on, 9, and then who else do I got? I got a few other stuff too. So I'm sitting at about 15 locations pending. I'm not even including this phone call that I just had. Jesus, I'm gonna need a lot of staff. That just kind of threw me off. I have goosebumps right now, I'm not even kidding. The thought of that much expansion, this is gonna cost me a lot of money. Not like a tremendous amount, but like, I'm saying for a lot of cash to just be idle. $300,000-$400,000 worth. That gave me goosebumps, my cheap ass. Hold up, let me hop on the student call, I'll be back. Hi. I'm fucking sick and tired of hearing your jets fly over all day, dude. Relax. You hear that? I don't think you could hear it because you're on a mic, but I gotta start recording a little bit. So let me do my thing. 21. All right, and then I'll call you guys in a bit, right? Just got back from the dinner. I impress myself sometimes. I know I said I was gonna call you guys after I ate or whatever, but I ended up taking a nap, shooting Instagram videos, and he reached out to me. He said, let's have dinner. It's crazy. Like, you can tell people want you. Getting to that point where people want you, that's what it is. I'm so thankful. These past few days of my life have been euphoric. This past month, taking yourself out of that environment where you're not thriving in and putting yourself in an environment in which you are. I have had, by the grace of Almighty God, more success this past month than in a very, very long time. The dinner was crazy, bro. I don't even know how to explain. The dinner was insane. Let me answer this phone call and I'll call you guys right back. Crazy, bro. It's crazy how fast life can change. And this is just me and you, right? Bro, I was sleeping on a couch a few years ago. I'm just thinking, I'm going this fast already. Bro, it's either you want it or you don't. That's realistically what it comes down to. I'm exhausted. I only took a 30-minute nap, but I'm fucking drained. Like, I want to sleep right here. And I'm sitting down and I'm thinking about the fucking just future, and it looks so good. By the grace of God, if God blesses me with the same health, I don't need anything else. All I need is health. I'll make everything else. All I need is the health in order to do it. As I said, whatever he gives you, he can take away. He gave me my health, my healthy body, my healthy mind, my healthy spirit, my healthy soul, and he could take that away too. So you can't ever get cocky. But God willing, if I have my good health going into this upcoming few years, that dinner went amazing. It's crazy. They want me, and they want me bad too. It's not like they just want me a little bit. Like, they're like, yo, no. Like, he's like, bro, let's get into business yesterday. Like, he's like, what do I need to do? I was like, nothing. Think about it, bro. These guys, they're worth hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm sitting at a dinner table with them, and they want me, who 7 years ago was in cuffs. I was like this, He had my head down too when I was going. 6 years ago, started the shop. It's gonna be 6 years this November. Social media is picking up. I'm doing good in social media. My physique looks, my physique isn't top tier, but it's not bad. My health is good, my sleep is good. My business is, thank God, I'm doing good. And I'm not bragging, these are thoughts between just myself, right? Me and you, just don't tell anyone though, because it's us, it's our secret. We're doing good, but I show you guys these things and I tell you because I want you, you're here, all 14 of you. I don't have enough space for all of us, but 4 or 5 of us could sit on here. I got a beanbag and a few chairs. We can make it work. I share this stuff with you because it's like, I want to document it for myself and my kids in the future. I want you to see the struggle. I want you to see my thought process. Like this next year, realistically, is gonna be a game-changing year for me. Game-changing. Like my life is gonna do a complete 360. Like even from last year to now, my life did 2 360s. Like I don't even remember myself last year. Now looking back on it and like looking in the future now, that's manifestation. I really did manifest this. I genuinely did, I swear to God. When I was building Smog King, I was like, this is gonna be something crazy. This is gonna get me in the doors, in the rooms that I couldn't get into. You know what's crazy? The landlord that I was sitting there with, I remember when he took over a gas station. I won't say when and I won't say where, but I remember when he took it. I pulled up and he was in a Urus. I looked at him, I said, let me take over that location. He said, sorry, man. Very respectful. He's a very respectful individual, very professional, very good guy. I don't want to say kid. He's a year older than me, but good kid. Like morals, values, family. Like he's very put together, very sharp. Very respectfully told me no. And now I'm at a dinner and he's saying he wants me. Crazy, bro. Crazy how life works. They ignore you till they can't. That's a good quote I heard once. They ignore you until they can't. I gotta sit down and reflect a little bit. I wanna sit down and reflect on my life a little bit. Because my life goes by fast. My life is quick, man. And if I don't get to sit down and enjoy these times, I worry that I'll never do it. So let me be by myself. What time is it right now? With that being said, I know you didn't see too much of it. I can't bring you in those doors yet. Yet I can't. But there will be times where I'll bring you in. With that being said, I love you. I genuinely do. Thanks for being there. Thanks for being awesome. I hope you guys enjoy the shit. I genuinely do. I hope you guys enjoy it. Like, think about it on my end. I'm talking to a camera. But the crazy thing is, I genuinely think you're, like, standing right there. Schizophrenic or... It's cool. Because it's like, I'm talking. These are my inner thoughts talking. These are the thoughts that nobody gets to hear. And you do. Which I'm appreciative of that for. And I'm thankful for you for even taking the time out of your day to even sit down and think of it. To even click my video, that means the world to me. Even if you watched a second of it, or if you watched the whole thing, to me, that time that you spent watching me, joining me on my road to success, to more success, and hopefully even more success, that means the world to me. And if I can inspire at least one of you guys to go through my journey, you're struggling, you're upset, you're at a rough point in your life, and everyone has it, myself included. I've had more than, the next guy, I'll tell you that. But if you can find that motivation and that drive in my videos, that's enough. I don't need social media money. I don't need course money. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. I've been making bread since a minute. And the way that I'm going right now, I could retire. I could retire within the next 3 years, genuinely. Am I gonna retire? No, I'm gonna be working until I'm 70. I love this shit. It's a high that you genuinely cannot get anywhere else. It's a drug that's addictive. Winning. It's addictive. And it's a good drug. It's a healthy drug. Winning, going to the gym, waking up, being proud of yourself. Just looking at yourself in the mirror and just knowing you're that guy or girl that you said you were gonna become. And I hope every single one of you watching this gets to experience that one day. Or if you're experiencing it right now, I'll see you at the top. If you're not, if you're down, down on your luck, I'll still see you at the top. Embrace those moments, embrace those journeys. I miss those times now. I'd give anything just to go back to those days one more time, just to look at myself sleeping on that couch, just telling him, just holding him, just being like, dude, you're gonna be chill. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be chilling, dude. I love you so much. With that being said, every good comes to an end. And for today's episode, I have to end it. That concludes yet another day in the life of an entrepreneur. I love you so much. I'll see you on the next one.